what am I doing wrong? I work every day and I'm still broke. Like, I have a decent job, I make some decent money, but I live out here in Cali. Like, bro, as soon as I get paid, I have all these bills stacked up, bro, that shit wipes me clean. Like, fuck, I got no money left over. Making $100,000 a year doesn't get you anywhere nowadays.
This is what I'm struggling with in America right now in my 20s. Why is everything so expensive? Why am I making more money waitressing than I would make using my college degree? I barely have a life. I have 2 days off and I work Wednesday to Sunday, doubling just to pay my bills. At 22 years old, all of my bills are in my name. I have no help. How are y'all affording housing? In Myrtle Beach, a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,500. How are y'all getting insurance, going to the doctor, getting medicine? And then some of us are trying to be TikTok influencers. Who knows where that's going to get me? Me and my boyfriend are saving, but we barely see each other during the week, and it feels like we're working our off for nothing. Do we need to move somewhere for a better job opportunity that we don't know about? Do any of y'all really know what you want to do with your life right now? It is so scary being in America right now.
Y'all, I just went today and got my driver's license renewed, my car tags renewed, picked up 2 prescriptions, and got a few groceries. To say that I'm completely broke now is an understatement. So I'm going to have to go home and start selling off my furniture to be able to live the rest of the month. I mean, that's just, it's unbelievable. And my heart hurts today. Truly hurts for people who are not able. And we're living in some rough times, really rough times. And we need to be praying for all those around us who are not as fortunate as we are to be able to do the things that we need to do. I'm not talking about extras. I'm not talking about going on vacation and doing fun things. I'm talking about living, taking care of your vehicle if you can even afford a vehicle, putting groceries on the table, buying medicine, the things you have to do. It's sad. It's very sad.
Hi guys, I'm really stressed today. I just went to the grocery store, bought 10 items, and it was $80 freaking already. I literally have $10 left on my account. So a little backstory. I got laid off from my job a month ago. And I've been applying for jobs months before I got laid off. Sent out hundreds of resumes already. Applied to hundreds of jobs on the internet, remote and on-site. Tailored my resume to every position that I applied using ChatGPT. Went to only a few interviews and still nothing. Like, what the f is going on with America right now? Like, it's so freaking hard to live here. Like, I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna keep applying for jobs. I'm gonna keep showing up. But man, my bills are not going to wait.
Hello everyone. So in this today's video, I want to say that it is a really sad reality we're living in. We have a whole generation, actually multiple generations, trying their best to survive in America right now. And they're doing it at a time that's incredibly difficult. Because costs are rising everywhere. You go out, run a few errands, buy a few things, pay a few bills, and suddenly your bank account is almost empty. That is just how fast money disappears these days. And the reasons, in my opinion, is pretty simple. That wages haven't kept up. That is a fact. Meanwhile, the price of everything has gone up dramatically. So now it just doesn't add up anymore. Things are completely out of balance. You have to start learning to live with less, cut out the luxuries, skip unnecessary vacations, stop spending on things you just want. And focus only what you really need. But here's the hard part. Even just paying for this is enough to push people to broke. And I'm seeing more and more people struggling to cope with that pressure. It's getting overwhelming. It isn't something new either. It's been going on for years. The pot's been boiling slowly. And I believe if it keeps going this way, it's only going to get worse. People are already living on the edge. There's no room for anything extra, no room for emergencies, just unexpected things, and you're in a hole. That is why I've been a big believer in living simply, being as debt-free as possible, and living frugally. Because just look around, look at what's happening in the world today.
Living in America is freaking ridiculous right now. 2 to 3 grand on average. You need to make 2 to 3 times that. 9,000 a month. How many people with regular bachelor degrees are even making that? No one. Not a lot of people. No one wants to live with roommates. That's not the answer. Everybody deserves a safe and clean space. There's no reason why so many people should be roommating, or you can't even buy yourself your own house. It's not, this is horrible.
Bro, the cost of living is insane right now. Like, what are we doing? I swear before COVID in my area, $20 an hour was like, you balling, you good. Now, people that making $20 an hour, I'm like, man, how are they surviving? Like, this is insane. Fast food places are paying $20 an hour now. So $20 an hour is the new $10 an hour. Obviously, all of this is relative to where you live. So my $20 an hour where I live in Northern Virginia, maybe your $16 an hour, or maybe your $30 an hour. It all really depends on where you live. Like, I can't be the only one that sees this stuff. Like, I can't be the only one that understands what's going on. And it honestly worries me that there's some people out there that make less than that. Like, think about the people out there that's making minimum wage. Like, probably have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to make up for, you know, a livable income. It's insane.
I'm just mad. I'm just mad anymore. There's no reason for me to be like, yay, America, like, we're so great, we're so free, we're so powerful. I'm starving. I have to go without so that my kid can maybe have Pop-Tarts once a month. Shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't have to go like, let's see, we haven't had meat in like, a long time, because guess what? We can't afford it, okay? But yet we're the ones working every day to make this country go round and round. But we're not worth being able to have decent food, or the amount of food that we need to have one of our family members go without. I'm done. I'm so done. It shouldn't be this way. And I know that it's not just this way for me.
And I completely agree. There was a time when making $20 an hour actually felt like enough. You could cover your bills, buy what you needed, and still have a little left for yourself. But now it's just not the same anymore. $20 an hour still sounds decent. But when you look at how expensive everything is, food, gas, rent, insurance, it doesn't stretch very far anymore. The truth is, you need more income. Either someone else in the household needs to earn too, or you need to find a second job, a side hustle, something to bring you an extra money. Because if you don't, you're going to fall behind. That's why now is the time you start thinking about downsizing, cutting back, and learning to live more frugally. If you're not ready, doing that, it might hurt you in the long run. Because let's face it, prices are only going up. Sure, we all hope things will change in this country. We hope for better policies or some kind of relief, but while we wait, we still cannot. We still can somehow control our spending, and that is something you can start doing right now, right away. So if you haven't yet, I strongly encourage you to take that step, because it's getting tough out there. It really is, and we have to start making the tough choices to sacrifice a little today, so we can have more financially prepared for tomorrow. It's not easy, but it's necessary.
How do y'all enjoy your weekends when you're broke? Am I the only one saying this? But like, you ever work all week and you realize you ain't got no money, then the weekend rolls around and you think to yourself, I can't enjoy it because I got no money to do nothing. I remember in the summertime, one time I was like getting ready to go get gas to mow my lawn, and I realized I was broke and had to like take money off my overdraft, my checking account, just to buy fuel for my lawnmower. But I'm like, I just want to be able to enjoy my weekend and feel like I got a few extra dollars, or like when I'm mowing my lawn, I want to take pride in that. But I can't explain the feeling that you get when you're broke on a weekend. You just almost feel guilty for enjoying yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I know what it feels like. The weekend comes around and you feel bad for even wanting to do something fun, because everything costs money now. even simple things, and so that guilt starts to grip in. So you feel like you shouldn't be spending anything. But here's the thing, I've learned that in those moments, the best thing you can do is look for free or low cost activities. Something you can look for something simple like go for a walk, go window shopping, hang out with your friends, for a picnic in a park or by the river, by the riverbank. Ride a bicycle if you have one. By the place that sells $1 ice cream, $1 or $2, $3 ice cream. You'll be surprised. A lot of joy can come from simple things like that. Go to a park, bring a board game, shoot some hoops, bring your kids or grandkids. If you live near a city, chances are there's free entertainment on the weekends, especially now that the weather is warming up. It's not always what we wish we could do, but it's something, and honestly, it helps. Even reading a good book or calling up a friend, those things cost nothing, but they can lift your spirits. I know some weekends you want a little more excitement. I got it. But I encourage you, think outside the box. Look for free or low cost things to do, and remind yourself this is just a season. It won't be like this forever. If you haven't cut back, if you're saving every dollar you can, just know that you're doing it for a reason. There is light at the end of the tunnel. One day you'll be in a better place, and the sacrifices that you're doing today will have been worth it. So stay strong, stay hopeful. You're doing what you have to do, and that matters. If you have any thoughts you'd like to share, drop them in the comments below. How are you feeling about the cost of living in the US right now? Food, housing, utilities, wages, everything. So you can let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it from you. And please let's build the comment sections of our community be a constructive place where everybody can send and receive some good feedbacks from each other. Okay, so take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!